But here's a little video about me trying to figure out the the TB303. Alright, so I have purchased my very first Roland Cloud VST. So I bought the TB303 on sale. It's March 2026. And so I have the Roland Cloud Manager installed. And it turns out you get a whole bunch of free stuff if you just sign up for a free account with Roland Cloud. So let me see here. It starts in hardware instruments, but I have a software instrument. It shows nothing here, and it's not the Galaxius, which sounds pretty cool. There is a music app. Oh, that's Galaxius. But owned, that is a big download, and you have to pay for it eventually. This one should be the one I was looking for. Nope. It was here a second ago. Legendary. The TB303 is legendary. And I have it. And I downloaded and installed it. And it says $49, but I already paid for it. This would allow me to remove it, and that says it's been installed. So I went into FL Studio, and I refreshed the plugin database. Super important. Do that all the time. And then we can add it as an instrument. Boom. TB303. I just keep calling it the TR303. Oh, look at this funky stuff. Now, I have no idea how to use it, but there is a website. What happens if I press a button? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I hope you can hear that in stereo. I absolutely love stereo devices. Can I make it bigger? Oh, sick. That's pretty cool. I'll put that down there for now. And the website. I was actually just watching, there's an article on the Roland website about setting up the 303, even though it might be the hardware system. So just funky stuff. Let me just show you that. So here on the Roland website, just do a search for 303 and you'll find it. But this is not the site I was talking about, or this is not the page I was talking about. It's got some demos here. That's going to be super loud. Let me turn down the desktop audio. I'm learning so much about sound these days. It definitely sounds like it. Melodic techno. Oops. Sorry about that. Looks like my camera was out of place. So yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Videos, things to read about, specs, articles, support. Selection, listening, minutes with Moby. Mastering the sequencer in FL Cloud. Looks like a lot of good stuff here because it's been around for a while. Oh my gosh, and this is the Pierre's Future collection. That would be one of the artists who invented acid, which is very cool. The music, the type of music. But we can press a couple of buttons and let's see. Actually, I'm going to use keyboard input. What happens? Nothing. Back into my window. Nothing when you do keyboard input. So here's a button, C#. And I'm going to pop on, let's see, I open the channel rack. I'm going to put on the tuner. If I can find it. I'm still trying to figure out my way around with adding effects on the mixer versus actual plugins. Okay, so if I turn on the tuner, and I think it was that's a free download. And then I will send this to track 1. Bring back my 303. Hide this over on another screen. And move this over here. Move this over here. which I will actually click down here. You can go to detached, and now you can actually move it anywhere you want, which is actually very, very cool. So I'm just going to put it down for now. So C sharp. That is a C sharp. D sharp. It's a D sharp. It's when I talk. It's not a D sharp. Maybe. Oh no, it's got nothing to do with when I talk. My sound doesn't go into there. It's yeah, okay. I don't know a lot of stuff. It's an F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C4, C3. Nice. Push to lock to da. Don't know what that does. So the whole thing is that, yes, there's presets here. And I can turn, oh, love that stereo. I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit. Okay, sounds good. That's preset 1. So that, and so we've got 32 on those, on that preset. Yep, so those are the 32. Then what's this one? Another bloop going down to the 48, and then there's space for more. This preset is preset 2. There are different presets for patterns. Oh, that's pattern. This is patch. So preset 2 has been set to random. Preset 3 is forward. Might just be 1 and 2. So apparently programming the 303 is quite complicated, so I'll definitely be going into some manuals about that. I've got a 1 here. What's the 1 do? Nothing. The 1 doesn't do anything here. So the problem, oh, it's got a run. Ooh, a run stop button, like on the old 64. So that's the acid clean. So there's obviously a program, a pattern programmed into this already. So if I actually hit record and choose everything, I don't think my mic is active anyway, then I'm just going to record this into the DAW. Whoops, turned it off. Maybe. There we go. There you go, 4 beats, four bars. Didn't record into anything. There you go. Didn't record into anything. Where did that go? Nope, I record it into an audio track. Into Edison. No, I'll just put it as an audio clip. Oh, it did pick up my microwave, or my microphone. Let's disarm that. There. Alright, now I gotta remove my audio sample again. Or my audio input. Okay, I think I got that working again. And now, of course, I wonder if my audio is being recorded in OBS. But anyway, now we have this clip recorded into the DAW. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. But there we go. So we could cut that at 4. Just move this down here, keep it for later. What else can we do? Let's bring it back. Bring it on back. So we could listen to preset 2. Okay, let's just try all the instruments. Not all of them, but some of them. Oh, that's kind of nice. I'll turn down the volume again. gauge accent. If you hold down the mouse button and slide, you can slide across the keyboard. That didn't work. Slide. Probably not. Randomize. Modify. So in a physical device, you have to press and hold on some of these things. Cute. That's going to open a website. Oh, the manual. Sweet. Ooh, I'll read that more in depth later. Then I'll be able to show you cool things. Long Dancy. Let's see what else is interesting. Acid Clean Square. Interesting. But now let's try that. Weird. And now let's listen to a different preset. Interesting. I have removed the lock to position feature. Just quiet. I don't want my family to freak out about what I'm doing. That's all. Oh, there's a shuffle dial. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I turn on a MIDI. Can I open a MIDI? Yes. So what you can see here is because I have the TB303 active, then I can create something this way. Nope. Whoa, where's the reverb? So we got resonance, we got cutoff, we've got modulation, decay, and accent. Let's go grab that. That did kind of have an effect. Go up and then down again. Okay, that should be back to where it was. Play mode, random. Oh, let's just bring this forward and then play it again. It's pretty funky. Oh, preset 2, preset 4. No, those are tracks, I think. Waveforms. Change the waveform. Kinda sounds the same. List. Ooh, it opens up a new window to select the memory list. New, delete. Patch, 64 patches. Sweet. Read name, rewrite. Oh, instructions. Gotta love when they put instructions right in the app. I'll put that here and you can freeze it if you want to. Load from file, save bank from file. If I do load bank from file, which is probably Control L, hard to tell with the font. Or is it an I? Control I. It was in fact in import, Control I. It's not going to be there. Where else would I go? Okay, by messing around and finding it in app data local, there's no patches that came with it other than the ones that are just in the machine. But that was fun. Let's find something else here. I do not have any delay on any of these. This is coming straight from the machine. What's this do? Ooh, there's another panel. Is it panning from right to left? It is panning from right to left. Turn off the delay. Turn off the time. There you go. That sounds kind of nice. What a surprise there. Should we go quarter notes? Too high. Nice. Interesting to play with those kind of things. Come on back. I don't like the metallic ones. Oh, that sounds familiar. Master tuning. It's at 440 hertz. If I right click, learn MIDI CD. I don't have that yet. I don't have a MIDI controller yet. And I don't actually know what the CC means. Drive type, distortion, fuzz, drive, compressor, overdrive, distortion, metal, whoa, nice and fuzzy. Too compressed. They could be memory controls, I guess. Nope. To learn the current settings. But it doesn't look like it's possible to modulate those or automate them. Ooh, that's cool. And this is how you would program the box. Program the thingamabobs. Pitch gates. Octave. How did I stop that? How did I start that in the beginning? Oh, I should have done that. Got confused and lost. Randomize, 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 randomize. And then we can I take this all the way this way? This is why you need to read instructions and you can't just play with stuff. Oh. That's the length, I guess. Cute. Okay, well, that's enough of that for this nonsense. I should be able to go. Oops, let's do that again. Control B very quickly to duplicate something. That was an amazing find. Of course, now I want to shift it back over here. Now we can bring our kick in. It's alright, we'll leave that standard 808 kick. Go on the 1. Or the 1 and the 4. There, and then that would be changing soon because it gets tiring very quickly. But that's not bad. Then we can come here and let's see. So this is that. This is 1. This should be 5. This should be 6. We can put reverb on this bad boy. Why not go all the way, right? Sick. Maybe not that much. But on the other ones, where we go, number 1, the kick, put a tiny bit of reverb on. Fruity reverb. Where's my reverb? It's alphabetical. Oh, crazy. Man, how can people just use that without making any changes to it? That is so crazy. All right, well, you know what? One thing I don't understand is how you have dry is the unaffected signal, and then wet is the affected signal. How do you have different dry going in? Is that like an amplitude? Is that a percentage of signal? I see. Gotta turn that off. 6. That's cool. So now we can split this out. Actually, this one, not that one. This one. Split by channel. Did you know that? That's pretty cool. Learned it yesterday. What did that sound like again? Yeah, we can leave that in. Control click on any of the buttons to bring them all back. Let's not do that. Let's do it this way. Slap on the paintbrush. Slap in the hi-hats. And then put in our TB808, or 303, rather, not there, there. Just make it pretty easy and boring. And let's start there. Not there. Okay, obviously I would change the location of the 303 because of that sample that we played. But all that's for another time. Ooh, let's just bring back the 303. And we can hide the program stuff. Panel. There, it's where, no, not that. That? No, not that. Current. No, not that. Randomize. Sick. Nope. Nope. Oop. Oop. Cool. Keyboard. Patterns. Keyboards. Patterns. Pattern 1. Ah. Pattern 2. Ah. Now we're learning stuff. And where did this come from? How do I close that again? Modify, undo. Whoopsies. Browse the presets. If you guys know what store in spare state means, let me know. Route to a free mixer track. We did that already. Nothing there. Ooh, cool. Cute. Standard collection, connection collection thingy. We're on keyboard. Oh, close the edit. That's why. And then play something. Ooh. Let's return back. Everything got crazy. Is it this one? Oh, that is crazy. It did, rearm my microphone again. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, now it gets rid of my thing. I hope that didn't record. We'll figure something out. Disarm that track. Well, that is crazy. It rearmed my microphone again. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.